Hi, Taurus. This is Just with your April 2020 general reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Taurus, first I want to say that this is not going to be, or it probably hasn't been, the most easiest of time. It's going to be a pretty emotional time for some of you. Either you're experiencing that now or you will be. Unfortunately, I do feel like some of you, the female here, will probably feel it the most. And it's almost like someone can't be consoled. They can't, sometimes when you get to a place where it's like there's nothing but time that can heal the wound, right? That being said, I feel like you're not able to move forward in something, right? Someone could have definitely got caught. So hopefully it's none of you. But I just got caught. Like someone got caught, and because of it, everything kind of is at a standstill. Things and plans that you probably were making, that's at a halt. There's a lot of answers, questions, calls. Like people are just spouting off. Someone either wants to get in contact with you, and it's like dire to contact you, or to be you trying to do that. Also trying to catching someone red-handed, and calling them out on what they've done. I do feel like for some of you, you do have someone who cares immensely for you. It could go vice versa, as I said, and they are either having a hard time trying to make amends, or they've tried and they can't get through. Even if someone delayed an apology or haven't admitted to what they've done, that created and sparked a whole fallout. So I do see a lot of drama. I mean, it's like major drama going on in your life right now, Taurus. I hate to have to tell you this. I don't know who I'm speaking to. If you'd like to share, do so in the comment section below. But it looks like it's even spilling over in your home life. Okay. Some of you may find the best place that you are in a state of peace is work. And you seems like for those of you who are making money and money is coming in, it looks pretty stable, looks really good. Even though you are not the most happy, and there's something about this work that you do that this is not your dream job, right? This is not this is not the dream scenario, right? Now I got to work home every damn day and deal with these people that I don't want to be bothered with. Or now I have to, it's like now I have to take on more responsibility. So it's something about it that isn't the most ideal. It's not exactly what you wish for, but nonetheless, there is some form of financial stability. But I do feel like if you've been waiting to hear from something, to get some type of a news, you're going to get it and you're going to be pretty happy about that. I do see money coming into you guys. So that could be anything about, extra monies that are coming into people, that sort of thing. Now, like I said, household, someone is holding. I get a lot of holding back. And if people are wanting to talk, they're not being really nice about it, or they're not saying what they should say. And it's a lot of little fights that can easily and quickly turn into something big and broad. And then people are kind of like, not speaking. You're I want to say at odds, but the word I'm thinking of, I can't get it to come out of my mouth. I can't even think about it. I can't even hear it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not speaking. I can't think of the word. I'm still trying to think of it. But so, and you're at a crossroads too. I mean, because really you can't leave. Someone may have tried to damn leave and that's not going to work. You can't leave, whether it be work, job. A lot of you are trying to probably leave where you live, and that can't happen right now. And some of you may be in these hot spots. So my prayers are with anyone out there that can relate to this. Unfortunately, someone like some of you or people around you that mean the most to you may be in these areas, and there's a lot of worry. I just get a lot of worry around either your situation or people around you, because it's a lot of chaos. And it's almost like I want to stay home, but I can't because I need A, B, and C, or I do A, B, and C, that sort of thing. So it's a lot of kind of like chaos that's all around for you guys. Hate to say that. And you can't go anywhere. But I do feel like it's almost like even though you can't go anywhere, it's almost like it isn't going to be as bad. Now that's not for everyone, because I don't know everyone's situation, but even in having to stay in the situation, I do feel like you find a way to cope. And this is more for Taurus men than the women. And it's a female energy here, whether it be you Taurus women or women in your life, that is having a hard time, having a really hard time. And some of you may be trying to be the stable person, the level-headed one. And as the days go forward, you will find that to be very difficult, whether it be you, whether it be another person. But it is going to be quite difficult to maintain that stability emotionally, definitely, because like I said, it's a very emotional time. Try to be as transparent and ethically sound as possible, because whatever is done in the dark, it's coming to light. I mean, it's happening now. People are finding out. People are calling people out. So there's a lot of being called out, and things are just, like I said, up in the air. Yeah, I'm sorry to have to tell you guys this. It's not the prettiest energy. It's a lot of like I said, disingenuous apologies or messages coming, and you know it, but it could even bring out, like I said, the drama of it all. So there's that. I don't want to have to regurgitate just what I said earlier. Let's get into love, though. For those of you who are single, it looks like you've just decided to move on from someone who is a workaholic. That's all they seem to do is work, 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 work. And there's no time for love. Like, they don't even, they may not be the most lovey-dovey person, but damn, if you want to get to know someone, you have to do something. This person may lack that completely. And so a lot of you are pretty much kind of focusing on yourself. You may have someone that really proved themselves to just be a player and got called out, whether it be, again, you or another person. You felt like this person had genuine feelings for you. You truly did. And then you come to find out, well, it was all a pipe dream. And that could have spawned an argument, a fallout, like cursing this person out. And, if you kind of look back at it, it looks like there was already a lot of issues coming into the situation with this person. And there was always outside people that could have created the problem here as well. And there's so many more things that you would like to say or someone wants to say to you, but they're not saying anything, at least not for now. If you guys have moved on, single Tauruses, from someone that you felt really wasn't worth your time, but it did sting, it's not going to go away immediately. You'll sit in that energy for a little while, but at the same time, it's almost like with you sitting in it, you're not completely ending the situation. That's obvious, right? And you're going to have these moments where you're trying to really, because you're trying to figure out what the hell. This person could also be trying to figure out too, especially if you just left them cold and left them on ice. They're trying to figure out, like, what happened? But some of you have someone, it could be you, like I said, is so money focused. Everything is about money and what they can get and the next steps forward, and that's about it. And so I do see the emotion, if it becomes, if you're sitting in that emotion, it gets deeper. So try your best to, find the balance in it emotionally as much as you can, and focus on other things that can take your mind off of things and can take you out of that emotion, is what it looks like. I do see money coming to you. You guys, money looks really good. I'm seeing 1,000, 2,000, 2,100 is what I'm seeing. Could be 20,000. What is this? 2,400 is what I'm saying. It could be 24,000. But you guys have some good money cards, and money is coming. And in your birthday season, you will find money to be quite easy to come your way as well. Money making ideas and that sort of thing. So you are going to be moving toward commitment. It's just not happening right now. For those of you who kind of got a rotten egg. Now, Taurus couples. Well, there's a hell of an issue going on here, okay? There is a lack of love, a lack of a love connection that once was very deep. Someone's not having sex with the other person, or they've pulled out completely. There also could be some issues where someone got caught with another person or doing something unethical, and now the other person is suffering, like an STD or something like that. But there is some sense of, catching someone in the act, and there's not enough apologies. There's not enough of I'm sorry's. And I do feel like someone is trying to gloss over, may not even want to deal with the actual problem, and try to act like, well, let's act like that's not happening. And if that is the case, that's going to creep up and cause a lot of hell in that home or in that relationship, because it's not being dealt with. Someone is not feeling the same way when it comes to this love connection, but I don't feel like they're being honest. And it's like if they try to step out, if they try to look in a different direction, the other person is going to catch them. There is, it's really, you can't sneak, you can't hide, you can't do any of that. You're going to be found out. Unfortunately, for some of you, you have to kind of live together. You have to exist in this relationship together. So it's not over. Not at all. Right now. And I'm just speaking for days ahead. But there's a very strong understanding from one of you that what is my next move? Like that is the full understanding. And you may have out of the two, someone is extremely emotional. Now, I just heard someone could have had a baby, so it could be postpartum, that sort of thing. But someone is extremely emotional. That being said, on the flip side, a more mundane but not so negative, your mate, you or your mate, someone could have issues with a child, daughter, family member that isn't doing well, and they're really stressed out and worried about that person because they can't be next to them, they can't get to them, they can't get them out of something. And so there's a lot of stress going on in the home or in that relationship because someone is having those dealing with a crisis situation with their family, and that's completely understandable. Eventually they will have to, and there's going to be when I tell you there's a major talk and a major decision that's going to happen in this relationship, major decision, major talk. And for some of you, it's not even something that the two of you will sit down and do. It will literally happen out of your control, by force, nothing you could do about it. In the extended, we're going to look deeper at this. We're going to find out what's going on with the both of you. How do you feel? How do you both feel? What do you both want to say to each other deep down inside? What secrets are you keeping from one another? What do you want to tell each other that you're not strong enough to tell? What's the biggest challenge you both share or face with each other? What's happening now? And ultimately, what will be the outcome in your relationship? We're also going to look at Aries through Pisces and pull some love message cards to see exactly what message they want to give you. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. And it details everything that we focus on as well. If you want something personal with me, you can click the link to my website and set something up for yourself. If you'd like to comment, please do so in the comment section below. If you do want to share publicly, please, I would love to hear from who this relates to. If you feel a little bit wanting to be a little bit more private, you can always send me an email if you happen to want to share, only if you want to. If you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus. Take care.